for Love Island.
Can we talk about
Us as we grow up and become more independent and do our own lives, and
we won't be living under the same roof? I'm planning to move to UK.
Hello guys! So welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a very well overdue sit down, catch up, Q&A, life update.
Have matcha with us.
All that jazz. We've got our matcha here. We're just trying to find the best park and lighting wise because we were just parked but it was really dark. So bear with us. Bear with us while we try and find. There's 2 bars. Did you pick up the new battery? That one in the camera now. I gave you one. This one. Oh, it's this one. Okay. We might have to change the battery halfway through. Maybe we should just change it now. We've also got the car running and the aircon on because it's so hot. So hot. Can we put like a phone there? Melting. I'm so excited, guys. I feel like it's been a while since we've all sat and spoken and chat and caught up with our little community, and yeah, I feel like we just got. I'm in a chatty mood.
I feel really like
that's your good side though. This is my good side. So
my hair is illy today.
And so I slicked my back.
Like it feels static. Why is it sticking to me like that? So
anyways, we've got our matcha. 1 iced matcha with oat milk.
1 iced. I actually was tempted to get the iced chocolate because they do the nicest iced chocolates as well. So good. She spelled my name A-S-H-L-Y. Wait, I don't think she spelled it like that on there.
I don't have one on mine.
I swear one of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she spelled it right on there.
So yesterday we both put on our stories. If you're not already following us, go and follow us. That we're doing a little catch up. First of all, I want to officially say like Happy New Year, even though it's like the 2nd month by the time this goes up. But I feel like we never probably got to say that.
That is sickening, the fact that it's February almost already. Like I literally feel like
I feel like January
yesterday, it was the start of January.
Like January is kind of like a write-off month anyways though. Like it's
kind
of like
kind
slow
of like a very slow.
Everyone's still saying Happy New Year.
Yeah. No. Who did I see the other day? Hadn't seen them in ages. Oh yeah, I saw a friend at the gym and I was like, haven't seen you in ages, and she's like, I know, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Like still haven't done that yet.
I know, it's like been a month. But yeah, I hope you all had an amazing little break, and I had like such a good break, and I feel like I really gave myself time off, which I never usually do. Like even when I go on a holiday or like go away or travel, I'm not really giving myself actual time off.
I did get a little bit of FOMO from your white Christmas.
It wasn't very white, it was actually very wet, very rainy, no snow.
Nice and cold though, although I was soaking it up in 40-degree heat.
Yeah, you came back very tan. I came back with you very tan. I think I mentioned in our 2023 reset, oh god, I forgot what year it was then. 2023 reset, how like I usually get a lot of anxiety around New Year's and just the transition of like New Year when everyone's like New Year, New Me, and like it's gonna be a successful year and stuff. I haven't put any pressure on myself this year at all.
Yeah.
But like I genuinely am excited for this year. Like I'm not feeling as nervous, and I feel like I'm just very content, and like I'm not striving to achieve anything unrealistic.
I was going to say the same, feeling like sort of the same. Going into the new year, I wasn't extremely stressed about like putting so much pressure on myself. I kind of was just looking at it like another day rolling over. I feel like the older I get, the more I'm just enjoying where I am and being in the present moment, because that's such a big thing that I've struggled with for so long.
Yeah, I'm definitely like a lot more content. I'm like very
chilled
whatever
out.
happens.
Yeah.
Just go with the flow.
Faith. Yeah.
Enjoy different stages of my life and enjoy different. You guys understand?
Chapters that come and go.
You guys understand what I'm trying to say. I'm actually really excited, and we're also working on a lot this year that I feel like we've not really done before. So that's really exciting.
So a year of a lot of new things.
Yeah, and you guys should get excited as well.
Lots of new beginnings, I think, this year.
Yeah.
But anyways.
No eye contact.
Yeah.
Lock the car. Oh my god. That's unlocked. You just unlocked it.
But there's a scary man walking towards the car.
Alright.
He looks a little bit scary.
Let's get into the questions. Okay. I feel like I want to address one of the main questions, which was for me, and that was around my relationship. And obviously you guys know we do long distance, which gets extremely hard. Like if anyone has done long distance, you know how hard it is. So a lot of people have just asked like, am I planning to move to UK, or what what's the end goal, that kind of vibe. And we definitely have been talking about that for a very, very long time, and I'm not gonna like say too much because nothing's like confirmed or anything like that, but I'm not planning on moving to UK anytime soon, or I mean I might, you never know, but like within the next like year. But we are hoping to be in the same city very, very soon, which is fingers crossed and very, very exciting. So that's what's keeping us going and keeping us very excited. But yeah, I was actually listening to a podcast this morning. One of the dilemmas that popped up today were like talking about like long distance. They were doing a long distance situation. They were kind of talking about how like they feel like success only comes from long distance when there's like an end, they can see a finish line, like a future. Yeah, like if there's a finish line to it, and then like, because I don't know, I feel like it could, like you couldn't even imagine how hard it is if you're like doing long distance and you don't actually have any end date, and you're just, it puts a lot of like anxiety into it. It's very, very exciting, and yeah, obviously I don't know what the future holds, and the possibilities are endless. But again, just riding the wave of the now. But yes, fingers crossed, because it's very exciting. That question does pop up a lot, even in my Q&A. Yeah, it's people are like, is Olivia moving to the UK? Yeah, I've gotten it so much, so I thought I would just address that, even though I like to still keep it fairly private. But also, leading into that question, if that was the case, then we won't be living under the same roof. We will be living apart, yes. But we have lived together since we were like, we have been joined obviously since we were little babies, and then we've moved out of home and lived together on our own since we were like 19. Yeah, so we have had our fair share of living together, and we might, you know, live together again in a few years. You never know, honestly. That might be happening this year. But if like that does happen, then I'll be living on my own, which is, it's actually something I never imagined myself doing. Growing up, I feel like I was always someone that struggled so much being on my own. I feel like I was really dependent, you know, either on my parents or like, I guess it didn't help us being joined to the hip growing up and like always having someone just there. But I feel like the older I get, the more I really love my alone time and my independence and like just being on my own and that peacefulness. I'm actually really, really excited to just have my own place, be on my own and like have my own routine, wake up every day, just have the whole space to myself. I could just do whatever I want and not throw some parties, with Rufus, invite some of his friends over. Also, I think it would be also good for us, but maybe like, because we literally are on each other's back 24/7. Like we're literally so joined to the hip. Like we work together, live together, go to the same gym, like everything together. So I think it definitely could be a good thing. We're obviously not going to live together forever. Yeah, like, I think it's not going to change what we do now. Still going to be doing our YouTube together and everything like that, because we obviously love that and we love what we've built. But I think it'll also be really cool for you guys, and we're still working on other projects as well, so like it's nothing's like we're always going to be working together. But I feel like it will be really cool, I guess, to document and for like you guys to see as well, us as we grow up and become more independent and do our own lives. And when I have a partner, Olivia has a partner, we're both like sort of living our separate lives but still together. I don't know, I feel like it'll be a lot of self-development and self-growth for both of us in very different ways. Yeah. So another question we get a lot, which not necessarily in this Q&A, but like people ask like, would you ever start different channels and stuff like that? And like we've built this channel and this community for like years, so that's definitely not on the horizon at all. And I feel like even if our lives are somewhat separate and we have like different, you know, different lives, like there's no reason why I feel like we still post them on this channel, you know? Yeah, like there's no reason why we can't show you this community we've built, our separate lives together. Yeah, so I don't think there's any need to do that anytime soon. Another thing I'm like so excited for, when I have my own place, I'm just so excited to decorate it. Like I'm already saving Pinterest photos of my, like how I want to decorate my apartment and like make it look in the aesthetic I want it to have, and like, because I feel like our place at the moment is so vanilla. Our place at the moment, literally, like my bedroom is just so boring because I've never bothered to, you know, put it all, decorate it and stuff, because like it's just no point if you're going to be moving around. But yeah, but even when I go to take a photo in our place, everything literally flashes back because it's so reflective and white, and everything is just everything's so either bright, white or clear. And so it's just very bland in there. So will you ever get a friend for Rufus? I know people ask me if I ever would get another dog. Maybe Rufus can just wait till he has
honestly, one dog is more than enough when I'm a single mum.
It's a hard job, isn't it, being a single mum?
Really is, like, working for yourself, being a single mum, like, not having, you know, I mean, obviously I have Olivia's help, but when I'm living on my own, full-time single mum, like, I don't know that I could look after 2 kids. He's fine. I think he's fine on his own. He's not really that fazed by other dogs anyways. He likes humans more than dogs, I think. So, and 2023 out for me is dating apps. I feel like I really tried to give my all to the dating life last year, and I was on the dating apps and I was trying to actively date, and I went on a couple dates and I just really didn't enjoy it. I just really didn't. I just feel like it consumed me so much, and I was just constantly getting let down and disappointed. I was catching up with guys that were just like lazy, not putting any effort in. Just, I felt like constantly let down and disappointed, and by the end of the year, honestly, I just felt so defeated, and it was just, I feel like it was a stress that I just did not need to have. You know, I'm fine on my own. Like, I don't feel the need to be dating or go on dates or meet people.
My legs are so dry.
Yeah, my skin's really dry too.
I wish I could show you guys, but it's so dry.
It doesn't look that bad.
Moisturizing.
Mine looks way worse.
Someone said, did you get a car? Because obviously we were talking about car looking in our recent video. And I know exactly what car I want to work towards, because I just basically found exactly what I love, but definitely not anytime soon, not planning to. I just don't find that a priority in spending my money, and it's not a need, it was a want. I do enjoy car looking.
It's more of a materialistic purchase. So
until I get to the point where I'm like, yeah, I can 100%, you know,
put my money
towards this, I would rather not.
Yeah, it's kind of the same as me as well. Like, I need a new car because she's very old. Had her since I was 16, and she's got a dinged up door, a door that doesn't work now.
Matte black front. Did we ever tell them about that? Is that because you ran up the back of someone?
Yeah, that was a long time.
Long time ago. Actually ran up the back of someone.
The contradicting thing about that is I was on my way to go look at a new car, and I crashed and ran up the back of someone.
And then turned around and even looked at the car.
And I turned around and just went home because I was like, nah, I just crashed in the back of someone. I can't afford to go buy a new car. I'm gonna have to fix this and someone else's car.
Anyways, Dad replaced the whole front of her car.
I took that as a sign that the universe put that in my hands as like, you're not buying this car.
And looking back now, you're like, I'm glad I didn't buy it.
I'm really glad I didn't buy it.
Yeah, the universe just had to crash your car to make you realise.
Make me crash my car, just...
But yeah, Dad replaced the whole front and it hasn't been painted, so it's just matte black.
Got my car wrapped in some details.
Got it wrapped.
Got my car detailed.
They didn't have enough wrap for the bottom half of the front. They gave you half price because they were.
If anyone's on the Gold Coast and sees my car driving, it's not mine.
How old is Rufus? Do you reckon they did that on purpose?
My root tax.
What?
Did you see Jackson's TikTok about the root tax?
Oh, root tax.
What are you laughing at?
Someone goes, assumption. You think anyways is a word.
Is anyways not a word?
I don't know. Favourite toys?
I don't have any toys left.
Wait, can we talk about... Okay, wait, no, I need to set the scene. Wait, I need to set the scene, guys. So, Ashley's out and I'm looking, turn the aircon up, I'm getting sweaty. I'm at home by myself looking after Rufus.
I swear you don't even look after him, because every time he's at home alone, I come home to something chewed up.
No, but like, he's very like fine on his own. He honestly like doesn't want to come and chill with me. So I'm just laying in my room. Whenever Ashley's not home, he usually likes to go and just chill in Ashley's room and like play with his toys.
Oh, my toys.
He usually likes to just play with his toys in Ashley's room because that's like where he feels like Ashley's room is kind of like his little safe space. And so he will just go and wander in there and like play with himself. Not that way. Not that way. But anyway, so I'm just in my room and I'm like, oh, he's being awfully quiet. And so I walk into Ashley's room And her big rabbit vibrator is on the floor being chewed up by Rufus. And if you guys own one of these, they're quite common, but they're like, they've got like obviously like the dildo bit,
and then
they've got the little rabbit.
the little vibrating section.
And he's chewed them both off. And so I walk into the room and I'm like, oh my god, Rufus, what are you doing?
Rufus.
And then the two little ears are just sitting on the ground on the carpet next to him.
We need to insert the photo as well.
I'm going to insert the photo. This is so TMI.
I'm at Yoshi with a friend while he's doing this. And Olivia sends me a Snapchat of just like him sitting there looking at the camera with the vibrator and the little bits chewed off on the floor.
That was really TMI.
We're gonna insert the photo, but yeah, I had to throw that out, which sucks because it was honestly one of my favourite vibrators.
Okay, well, this is really TMI, but...
He also chewed my stick of lube. So, he's just not letting me have any fun at this point.
He's like, no, I'm your only man. He also chewed our knee-high boots. The front, you know when you're wearing like
light boots.
I know, they're so expensive. Anyways, I'm gonna answer that question because I was like, this is, you know, let's not be taboo about this topic. But this would have been like nearly 2 years ago, or maybe a year ago. We went into the shops with our friends Georgia and Lily. I'm sure most of you guys know who that is.
That was a year ago.
Was
it was in Sydney in March last year when we were recording their podcast.
Oh yeah, it was like a year ago now. And yeah, we all decided to go on a girls' trip to the lingerie store.
Honey Burdette.
We literally all walked out of that store with
a $200 vibrator.
Yeah, and mine, it's like a little black one. Didn't need to say the colour, and it's got like two, I can't even remember for the life of me what it's called.
It's like a little U-shape.
It's like a little U-shape, and it's literally the best thing and best investment.
Yeah.
Because I hear a lot of people talk about like the womanizer and like, you know, the one that's like got that suction.
Well, the one I bought from Honey Burdette I don't even use because I didn't like it that much.
You know that little suction thing that like, I can't remember what it's called, but people rate that one. And I remember ages ago, like years ago, someone recommended that, so I bought that and I hated it. So just a little tip if you're looking for a new one.
Was it like the Venus or something? There was like a Venus.
Yeah, I feel like that might be the one I got. Yeah, but it's not like an inserting one or anything like that. So, but yeah, it was really good. It's really good. A couple of people asking about travel this year. I feel like everyone I talk to is planning a Europe trip this year already, and I feel like everyone on Instagram was there last year. So I'm getting major FOMO.
And we still haven't done a Europe
We've
trip.
Still
and that's been
never
our
done
goal
a Europe
since
trip,
we literally left school.
But we have done like France, like we've done Paris twice, and I've done Nice, which is nice. But yeah, we've always wanted to do like a decent, like big Euro summer. But yeah, I just, again, we want to prioritize where we're spending our money.
Yeah.
So we will see, maybe a little trip here and then we'll pop up. But at the moment, no travel plans.
We don't have anything
at
locked
all.
in.
Yeah, organised.
Someone goes Ash for Love Island.
Maybe the UK one. They just took Aussies on the UK one this year.
It's so random. I feel like I could so do Love Island. Like I would, yeah. Like I feel like I could, but I also feel like
I don't know if it would be for me. I mean, obviously, I'm not even considering it. But
I feel like the Australian one.
But like, if I wasn't, I haven't even watched any of them, so I wouldn't even know. I just see snippets. I see snippets here and there.
Do you feel like if I was to go on something like that,
I would think it would be so fun to do some sort of reality show. We've said it for so long. Like, obviously not a dating one, but like something fun. It would be so cool to do together, but I have no idea what. Like, I feel like people don't even watch reality shows anymore. Like, TVs just don't. TV doesn't get the same.
Unless it is like dating stuff. That's the only thing people care about.
But even that, like, a lot of like the dating shows are just not really getting the ratings anymore. Like, they're just not. But you can also tell. I don't know. Like, do they go on it thinking they will find love, or do they go on it for other reasons nowadays?
You can tell they go on it for other reasons. Manifesting playlist, please share with us. Have we shared it to you yet?
I posted on my story and
linked in our last video.
In the video. Also, sorry, back on the topic of like moving, if we were to move apart, would you guys still want moving vlogs and stuff like that? Because like, I feel like moving vlogs are very like 2019.
Yeah, but I feel like
is it a bit repetitive?
I feel like it's different though, because it's a big chapter in our life. It could be fun. Will be actually different to what we haven't done before, because we're separating and living in our own places.
So yeah, comment below if you think they would be fun.
So I feel like it would be fun to document that. Where do you want to be in 5 years? How old will I be then?
20 years.
23. Nearly 22, 23, 24, 25.
28.
About to turn 28.
See, I don't even want to think that far ahead.
Yeah, because 5 years ago for me now was me just like leaving school,
Really?
I think. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
So that's literally the same time.
Yeah, wow.
Time frame. Ugh, sickening.
How has life gone that fast?
A few people have been asking as well, but sort of like my relationship with fitness and food and diet and stuff this year, because as a lot of you guys would know if you kept up, but I was working with an online coach pretty much all of last year with like my meal plan and training, and like she was helping me with my eating and my relationship with food, and I was like following a training program every week, doing check-ins every Monday. Like it was really good, and I feel like I really needed that to like really push myself and work hard last year, but it was also just very mentally exhausting. I just felt really burnt out by the end of the year, and I just told her like I just need a big break. And I think going into this year I'm just really excited to just be a bit more intuitive and just be like a lot more relaxed with my training and eating, not tracking anything, not following really anything, just kind of just like listening to my body. And yeah, I'm actually just kind of really enjoying that right now, and it just feels really good to just not be like so mentally
it's very
consumed.
I don't know how many more questions or how much time we have left, but someone said I really want to know how influencers make money. Is it likes, views, brands, ? And it's not really like one particular place, so usually it's just like heaps of different avenues or streams, and like you have like, we obviously have YouTube,
and then we
like
have a
brand
couple,
deals,
yeah, like big
or
contract,
like ambassador contract kind of like that's another stream. Or we don't have anything in Australia though. Yeah, commissions. We don't really have anything in Australia though that's like creator funds. Like we don't get anything for the amount of likes we get or the amount of views we get, or like how well like our TikTok does or something. Like we don't, I think that's a thing in America, but I don't think it is here.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe in UK as well, I'm not sure. But
my book as well, which I have that now.
oh yeah, and like we've done like our
a couple
fitness
projects.
We've done our fitness things.
And then we're also working on a couple more of things this year that will be coming.
Yeah, so there's kind of like, you can't really say particular avenue because it's just like,
But as a whole, it's kind of just social media, I guess.
let us also know that didn't make sense. Let us know also what videos you guys want to see this year or like coming up. We're kind of keen to just do more like chill videos and like chatty videos, because I feel like we haven't done them as much as we haven't done in the past. Like even like our TMI videos we used to do years ago, like you guys loved those, and hopefully there's another platform coming soon that we can do those videos on. Like our girl talk videos we used to do years ago, or even like dating advice, like boy talk videos, like I think, or like mukbangs. Like I think more sit down chatty videos and just like fun videos like that would be really cool. And especially when like we are living separately, like it'd be cute to just like come together, sit down and like do a cool video like that. So yeah, let us know.
Or if we do like a bit more traveling, we'll do travel videos.
Yeah, let us
more like just
know.
vlog stuff, casual day-to-day stuff, I think. But just random topic on the topic of like boys. It's not really something that someone's asked, but like people ask about my dating life and like all of that sort of stuff, and it's just something that I kind of want to touch on because I feel like it's another thing that I've really been trying to focus on. But I feel like my whole life I've sort of lived with the whole I'm dating to marry, like I only want to date someone that I see a future with, and like I see more of a secure future with, rather than like how I'm actually feeling in the moment. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I just feel like I've always sort of lived by that sort of date to marry. And also saw a TikTok about it like a while ago, and I've also spoken to some of my friends about it as well, who are sort of in the same stage I'm at with dating life. Like they're kind of single and just like young, goes on a few dates here and there, whatever. But I just feel like my mindset around that whole thing is starting to change as well, because one thing I've learned, and this TikTok actually said a lot of this as well, but they were kind of just saying like just date as many people as you can for the experience. Obviously that doesn't mean I'm gonna go date 40 people, because I don't, but now I'm trying to live in the mindset of being more present and enjoying where I am right now regardless of where I might see it, the relationship or something in 5 years time. Like if it's something that I'm really enjoying right now and I'm happy whatever I'm building with someone right now, to enjoy the present rather than being like, oh no, I'm not gonna like go there with this person because I don't see myself marrying them in 10 years, you know? Like maybe when I'm late 20s I can start being like, no, I'm not gonna waste my time because I don't see myself marrying this person, because I'll probably be more serious about who I end up, like who I want to start settling with. But I feel like right now, being 22 and still quite young, oh my God, stop staring, he's probably listening to our conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like at this age, still being quite young and 22, now is like the prime time to just date as many people as you can for the experience and to work out what you like and what you don't like. And if a person comes into your life that you get along with really well and you click well with, and you know, just enjoy where you are and like what you're doing. And so I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's kind of like where my mindset is at the moment with dating as well.
I'm practically married.
Yeah, you'll be getting married in a few years at Lake Como.
Oh God, I wish.
I might still be single.
I saw a TikTok and it was a girl, she was like inquiring for her wedding in Lake Como, which is where I like dream. That's like my dream. That's where I'd love to get married. And she was like, the venue got back and said it was like $400,000, and I was like, there's no way. But yeah, I feel like
I only want like 10 people at my wedding.
I'm kind of like two-minded about it. Like
I don't want a big like,
I do love the idea of a fun little party.
I also don't even think
like,
I have more than 10 people to go.
But yeah, I do also agree. I don't want to pay for like that many people that like, unless they like really mean a lot, you know? But yeah, I feel like we have spoken a lot.
Yeah, I feel like we have
had a little catch up. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let us know what other videos you guys want to see. Comment below and follow us on all our social medias, and we will see you guys next week because we upload
Thanks for
week.
watching, and thanks for listening to us
Ramble
for half an hour. Love you guys.